Hello, my name is Mary Jane and I am the owner of Goddess Haven. And I'm super excited to start creating these really cool videos where I'm coming in, dropping gems, giving away all the things that I've learned over my 20 years of being in the industry. I know I look so young because I am. I'm only 33, but I've been a part of the beauty industry my whole life. And I actually started practicing and touching other people's hair at the early age of 10. And so I'm super excited to be back serving on YouTube and educating my peers about some of the things that I've learned and experienced. And I just want to be able to share as much as I can with as many people who want to listen to the things that I have to share from my perspective, right? And so without further ado, as you notice that possibly made you click on this video is all about building community in 2022 through your social media platforms as a beauty professional. And especially if you are in the hair sector of the beauty industry, because that's kind of my jam. So in my world, I'm like, you know what? I just want to stand in the gap for any of my hairstylists who still haven't caught on to some of the ways they can be diversifying their career. And so that's what I wanted to do to make this video, just to kind of bring it to the forefront for beauty professionals, people who are providing services, and also, again, my particular, relating part of the industry, the hair professionals, right? So without further ado, let's get into this video. Let's talk a little bit about what community is. And so I did write me some notes, so if you see me looking down, don't be on the other side of this camera judging. I'm getting back used to my rhythm on YouTube, so bear with me. But nonetheless, I did write it down because I wanted to make sure I wrote notes to make sure that I tell you all exactly what it is that I would like for you to know about building community. And so the first thing that I think that we really need to look at is, what is community? And I think that a lot of times with the way the world and stuff is going now, we really don't look at each other as like, I need you and I want you to feel like you need me. And that's how we begin to create and curate a community among ourselves. And we begin to build with one another in different ways and different projects and things like that. So let's talk about what community is. A community is a feeling of fellowship, right? I was just talking about that. You iron me, I iron you. We're both two irons sharpening each other, right? We have shared beliefs. We also share the same interests, and we also have possibly the same goals and mission in mind. And so I just really love what that definition that I kind of put together, what it basically represents. Having a community, having a sense of fellowship, having someone that you can kind of, again, rub information with, or share knowledge with, or just get support from. Sometimes you just need someone to talk to and actually understands things from your perspective, especially being in the same shared industry. So that leads me right into number one. The first thing that I absolutely love, I've always been super big on, is education. But in lieu of education, I put my number one: education and learning. So although in one space, when you are a part of a community, you may be the educator, but it also grants you access to actually learning. Sometimes you're in the position of the student. And so I really love that when you are building community through social media, you're actually able to educate your audience. You may be educating them on your thoughts, your principles, your morals, how you do business, how you see business, but you're also able to learn from the ones that's a part of your community, some of the things that they may be wanting, or they can help you to guide you into some of your content creation. When you're getting ready to drop a new product, you can talk to your community about, hey, I'm really considering dropping this new flat iron, or I'm really considering dropping this new product. You have your community right there to kind of see if that's even something that they want, right? So that's always super huge. But the main thing is you're able to educate them in ways that you want them to know how you do business, and see how you all align as it compares to other things beyond the chair, right? So the other thing is support. So I think number two goes right into it's a really cool support, if you will, for the number one. So number one, again, is educate and learn. Number two is actually support. And again, as I was leaning into with my example with number one, when you are considering dropping a new product, so say for instance, if you are a hair designer and you want to drop a flat iron, you can begin to ask your community, hey, are you all interested in this product? What is your flat irons not doing that you wish flat irons would still be doing? You can actually get direct information from your community because you've actually curated a presence in a safe space for your community to communicate with you, like, oh, this is the problems that I'm still having with my flat irons, and then it's going to allow you to actually go over here and make your product even better and then present it back to them if that's something that they want, right? Bonus. Okay, so then the other thing that I love about support, sometimes it could just be mutual, like television shows. A lot of times, things that's going on in the world around us, celebrity chat, you get to really teach people about you and how your beliefs as it pertains to, like, oh my gosh, did you watch episode this on Netflix, or did you catch, this on HBO? And you get to have that shared experience of what you all believe, or, if you all align, or you may even get into a little tat about, like, oh, I really don't like how so-and-so did this on this episode, and I don't like, and it just really creates a morale and like a trust and understanding, and you get to actually get to know each other even deeper, depending on what your content is focused on and what you're doing in your community. But I always find it super cool to follow pages and be a part of the conversation, be a part of the journey of businesses that I do business with. So again, when you are curating community, you do actually get the support in different ways. You're supporting them, and it becomes like a cycle where they're getting support from you, you're getting support from them, and it just ends up being a really cool experience. The next thing that I have on my list, the last thing, which is number 3, is a net worth. Well, I put network equals your net worth. And I'm pretty sure at different points in life, if you are an entrepreneur, you've heard that saying. It is so true. Like, I have grown to learn that as many people as you know in my specific community, they have literally put me in rooms. They have talked about me in rooms that I didn't even know that I was being discussed in. It's granted me opportunities to be a part of spaces, to be on magazine covers, to provide services for world-renowned artists, as far as like celebrities. It's allowed me to be on panels. It has allowed me to be in all types of spaces just because of my network, right? So again, your network can be equal to your net worth, right? And so I'm always super thankful to my friend circle, who it's always gratitude to them for putting me in spaces, mentioning my name, and then also on the other side, it's the same for me. We always mentioning each other in names in rooms that we feel could be very beneficial. And so again, that also can equate to net worth. Like, I have so many of those opportunities that have transitioned to business deals and things like that. So you definitely want to be building community inside of your social media platforms. And another cool thing that has happened to me since I've been in the position that I've been in is actually my clients meeting each other. So one of my clients was really new to the political industry, and I had another client that was like an OG, and these two women met just because they were in my network, right? By coming to my salon doing business, these two women met. So basically, this young lady kind of got a mentor to begin to teach her some etiquette as she entered into the political arena. And I just thought it was such a magical experience to witness. And then on top of that, what ends up happening is that they begin to build a relationship. And I don't know what all business deals that have possibly could have been inspired by them meeting at my salon. So again, if you are on social media, make sure that you are building community, and also physically inside of your locations. If you are a suite owner or a salon owner, introduce your clients to one another. One of the things that I always do at my salon is, like, when I finish doing one of my clients' hair and I may have someone waiting, or someone came early to their next appointment, I finish doing somebody's hair and I'm like, it's okay to tell her hair look good. And then they be like, oh girl, your hair do look good. And then they start talking, and then what it does is create a really cool experience. So when they come, they're like, I remember you from last time, and and then they just start having a relationship, and it really creates community inside the salon. And it also, again, creates community online, because then if I post that person, they're like, oh girl, your hair turned out so cute. I remember seeing you when I was leaving the salon. Mary Jane killed that. This, that, and the other, right? So you get it, right? So then a added bonus, okay, come in a little closer. If you are a business owner, at this point in this climate, with social media, content creators, and the access to actually creating an income through social media, you should definitely be building community. You should be building community on the platforms and also outside of the platforms. So what that looks like outside of the platform is getting your SMS marketing in order, getting your email list started, maybe even developing your own app and things like that, so you can have access to the people who are there to support you, people that you are there to educate and learn from, and people that you're there to network with, right? So you want to build them outside of social media as well as on the platforms. And that's like an added bonus, because when you are, again, as I've already mentioned as well, when you are introducing those new products, you are introducing that new course, you are introducing anything, or maybe you're thinking about taking something away, you have an audience right there at your disposal. You have your community right there at your disposal to ask these questions, so it can help you to better make decisions on your side as a business owner. Isn't that cool, right? So I have 2 different pages on YouTube. You'll see me marketing these 2 pages at least my first 3 months on YouTube until I get a little bit of, traction. My other page is Goddess Haven, and you can find that page here on YouTube. And I actually show how I installed this beautiful U-part unit on that page. I actually just went through like a 5-minute tutorial on how I install it. And if you do not believe me, go and check it out. I literally have a head full of locks under here. My hair is like a burnt orange color and my locks hang about here. Yes, like so serious. Go and check it out over there on that page if you are into, watching tutorials and things like that. And maybe you may learn something, because this is literally one of our headband units, and I just paired it with a really cute headband unit for today, and I put it up into a really cute ponytail. And you can literally see this whole process over on that page. As the YouTubers say, please like, comment, and subscribe. These videos, I will try to keep them 15 minutes or less. If it's a day where I'm really doing some training and things like that, it could go up to about 30 minutes, but I do not forecast me doing that, because I want to, keep my storage in my cell phone devices, right? I'm only using my iPhones to record these videos. It's not going to be anything super crazy, no crazy lighting and stuff like that. I am literally here to be of service and be a servant to you all. So I look forward to, again, doing more of these videos. And if you love this video, make sure you drop me a like, a comment, and make sure you subscribe before you get out of here. And also tell somebody else about this page. Share this video with someone. It's greatly appreciated, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. You journey well, and I'll see you next time.
Our visions have built families, communities, businesses, and cultures. We is prophetic. Our visions have built